Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Cloud 2. So, I've done a bunch of things off camera. I was grinding a lot last night. First things first, I grabbed the 2 scoops that I was missing, Changing Dog Statue, and Baron Hanging On from Chapter 1. I mean, neither of them are used for anything, I think. It's just, I wanted to have them all. I said I can do 100% photos, I'm gonna do it. So I'll get all the scoops. The next thing I did was, I have a lot of money, because I was grinding a lot. I bought a bunch of these crystals in case I want to do the upgrading, so that I can have them all. You might notice Max's gun is different. I went and upgraded like everybody's weapons here. So, this is Max's new wrench. Oops. Poison wrench. You'll see that I still have to do all the upgrading. Most importantly, I need Sylph and Star Tortoise to be killed by the wrench to upgrade it. Once you get to a certain point, I think it's the attack 80 tier of items. Once your items or whatever tier requires them to have an attack of 80, they also want you to kill enemies to upgrade them. So you can't just grind out the best weapons right away, which, I mean, I don't know if I'd have the patience to grind out. I mean, I guess if I had the patience to grind out like 5 swords, I guess I should have the patience to grind out a weapon. I upgraded the frozen tuna, which was the immediate upgrade of the turtle shell hammer, so I'm just going to sell this turtle shell hammer, to the digi hammer. I think it also upgraded to the cubic hammer on the way, which I didn't keep around, and I can show you, but it'll be a bit more I can show you. And then the Kubera hand upgrades to the Big Bucks hammer, and then that's it. If you look at it, it doesn't have a build-up option. It just stops there. I mean, it has steel, and from the Kubera's hand, it has the increased item drop rate. So it's a great hammer, don't get me wrong. It's just the fact it doesn't build up to anything is a little lame. But there you go. That's what those, like, 2 chains what I didn't do. As for his guns, I've upgraded one to the Dark Viper, which is like a 6 base gun. It's just like a sick evil gun. The 6 base gun is the question shooter, which the guns don't actually have nearly as much. Oh, I could have upgraded. Yeah, I think it's that's why I stopped, because there's no this path. Is that right? Let me check my notes here. I also mark off my other suits from like the last chapters. Okay. So, yeah, frozen tuna turned into cubic hammer, which turned into digi hammer. Can I fix this? Oops, oh jeez. Let's look all my notes. Okay, there you go. This is what, the Dark Viper? Yeah, it's going Flame, Cyclone, Smash. Yeah, that's why I stopped here, is because it needed to kill Pirate Eye and triple crafting. And I've got the Question Shooter, which is I need a Heat Fairy and a Rifle Wolf, which I think Rifle Wolf is in the forest, isn't it? The Heat Fairy I don't think is till next chapter, so that'll be good. As for Monica, she's... Oh, actually, I gotta show off this one too. One he's equipped as the Sexy Panther. Wow. Which needs Spirit Flyer and Living Armor, and I think like all the things that are flashing need to be like 99, because maybe Smash, which only needs to be at like 86 or something, but it's at 97, so whatever. Okay, so Monica's swords. We got the Tsukikage. This was the... I think it was the Serpent Slicer? I could be wrong about that. Snap Katana. Plus the Power of Moonlight. And to go Flaming Yellow Sleever. There's the Ruler's Sword, which was the Ancient Sword. No, it was the... I think this is the one that Kura turned into. I'm all confused. I should have kept better notes about which sword was which. But, we're going to upgrade this one along this line. Yeah. So we need to kill Triple Cracker and Arthur. We have the small sword, which needs Amamina Blackbeard, which I'm pretty sure Blackbeard is this level. We have the one I'm gonna use, which is the Halloween sword. Because if you've watched my Makai Kingdom playthrough, you know I'm all about anything Halloween themed, anything pumpkin themed, anything witch themed. This sword has a pumpkin on it, so we're gonna use this one. I also have the Sargatanas, which is the one she was last using, which is pretty sick if you're like really into very edgy weapons, like literally edgy weapons. And it's also called Sword of Darkness, owned by God of Death, so it's flavorfully edgy and like literally fucking edgy, so that's great. As for her bracelet, she's got an Athena armlet, which I need to kill Blala and Heat Fairy for, and then she's got a Moon Armlet as backup, which Star Tortoise for Lennox. This is the one that came from the Bandit Bazaar. It turned into like a, it's called like Pokeel or something. It was a little imp face, and now it's now it's Moon Armlet, which is pretty sweet. I actually might use the Moon Armlet instead because it has the steel. That doesn't have the steel. That has increased drop rate. Yeah, I'll keep that one. I also upgraded Steve a little bit more after last video. I bought him the shield kit, and that was like basically it. What I did? Okay. Was there anything else that I did? I don't think so. It was just grinding weapons. So we're ready to progress into Chapter 4 here. Unless I need to take pictures of those. That was straight the torches. I don't know, they could have been like crazy fancy new torches. So there's a pier and we have a lot of water. It appears that we would be building a lakeside resort of some variety. Yeah, I don't remember which of these caves is the one that I have to go in to trigger like the story for the game. I think it's over here, but I could be wrong. No, it's the other one. In here. Yeah, power source. It's not enough for us to just go and check out all the dungeons. We need a story too.
You mustn't move it. I said not to move it. What do you want? I'm a bit tied up right now.
That's a Shigura, isn't it? He's still a child.
Ah, so you know about them, do you? I gave him a name. I call him Shingala.
That's like basically not.
He turned up here lost about a month ago. Every year at about this time, the Shigura come from the south and live on these shores for a while. This one must have got split up from the tribe. I'm Pao. I live in this cave. How's it going?
I'm Maximilian.
I'm Monica.
Is Shingala injured?
Yeah.
No,
He slipped from the cliff yesterday.
That's perfectly normal.
And took me with him. I didn't think human medicine would be any good. Damn it.
Oh, dude, don't just waste medicine.
Sorry about this, but I need to ask a favor. Can you watch Shingala while I go and look for some medicine? Outside the cave, there's a place where some Shigura are gathered. I think if I go there, I might be able to find some medicine that'll help.
Watch him? What do we do?
Just watch him. I'll be as quick as I can. Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute!
Aw, man, he's just gone.
How come we get stuck here babysitting some sea dragon? The nerve of that kid.
Oh, it's not that bad. This big guy's pretty cool. What?
What's the matter with him?
He's headed outside.
He's like literally not. He's doing nothing right.
You've got to stop him!
He's not
He's no
doing
good.
anything.
Wow!
Sometimes, animation's expensive. You just gotta tell the viewer that something's happened, even if you don't show it all.
Okay.
Yeah, one job max. It's not stuff enough to leave. There's one thing I wanted to do before we head into the mountain. But just so I can use the move command and speed things up. Let's go to the Ocean Doors Cave. I'm gonna move it back up. And then we'll move to the station. Now the Aurora's Cave is on our move menu. Because I need to pick up one thing for this chapter. I think it's in the middle there? No, there's no gear in the middle one. It's in the top one, I think. Where? Give me a gift, guys. Just the one I have. Also, Donnie, no scoops. Only figure out one more. Useless. Why can't I leave this door? Oh, because we're leaving this side. I get it. I got real confused there for a second why I couldn't leave. We're gonna try and keep these trapped in here forever. Alright, Ocean's Roar Cave. Pirates! Alright. So now we're in this nice oceanic beachfront. Garons. Let's... I don't have big bucks here. That's stupid. First of all, I want the poison wrench on. Second of all, the poison wrench needs to kill Star Tortoises. Let's switch to Martha. And use the Hollow. 2 hits. Not as overpowered as I thought I would be. I got that. Have the armband, that's fine. So, this is A sick beachfront. And B, a sweet cave formation of dungeon. So there's always this, like, outside area. As well as inside those caves. Sorry, I completely dropped that thought for way too long. I know I sort of did level up. And I should show off the new monsters as I run into them and unlock the book, but... oh well. There's our new chests, all sick and red light. Alright. Alright, so the way I usually like to approach this dungeon's floors is to kill everything outside the caves first, and then go into the cave proper. Let's take a look at our Halloween right now. So, we need to Flame, Lightning, Exorcism. And the Exorcism only needs to be 90, so I can just give it like 3 Exorcism. And then the other 2 need to be 108. Also, I need to put in this capsule again. I know who I need to give it to. Certain rocks, okay. Let's take 1 second here, find certain rocks. There we go. Alright. So the Halloween Blade has its 90 Exorcism. It has its 90 attack, by far. It needs 108 fire and lightning. Mostly fire, so let's put a bunch of 7 fire area. Oh, there's the 7 too. A bunch of fire behind you. Now we just won't need to kill the enemies, which is fine. That's when we'll start switching out weapons. So we come down into the caves. And just kill the enemies down here. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I really talked about Spheda. I did get one Spheda medal while I was grinding. I got the Spheda medal for Smiling Fairy Village because I was looking at the place I was grinding. I didn't really talk about Spheda in the sewers. But Spheda in the sewers uses or requires you to a special item here. Those are sealed off area for this level. Which I don't think we had any in the canyon, did we? But Spheda in the canyon is probably the... It may not be the easiest, but it's the most fun place to play Spheda because you can just shoot it across the canyon, which just feels good. Even if it ends up making it more difficult. Spheda in the sewers has you... There's that little gutter along the edge between the wall and the floor, and it makes it damn near impossible. Sewers is probably one of the hardest places to play Spheda. The cave is actually probably one of the easiest places to play Spheda because it's 9 times out of 10, I think, in the cave proper. And all you have to do is just kind of shoot it as hard as you can all over the cave. And you'll get it there. You'll get close enough eventually. Whereas with the sewers, you kind of have to slowly cut it all over the cave until you get it where you need it, which can be a huge pain. So I kind of enjoy the caves, if only for the fact that the Spheda medals are super easy. Also, I mean, I'm a big fan of skeletons, and skeletons are a populous enemy in the area. I actually would much prefer the choke crystals to the bamboo side. Well, that there's our Luna Stone, which I want to say is the key to getting out, because normally the key to getting the extra area is in the chests. Alright, leveled up again. I'm going to take a look at the Halloween Blade for a second here. It's Lightning 108, Fire 108. So I'm going to take one... Yeah, I'll put 4 lightning in it just so the lightning is done, and I'm just putting fire in it. Yeah, now we're just doing fire, so I'm just putting fire now. Let's see, so I've hit 75, I need 108, so I need 33, so I need 11 more points, so 3 more levels. Still shines like the gate key now, he's like the gate key. Which I expected much good. Yeah, the one you get to go to extra areas is always a chest, I'm pretty sure. I doubted myself for a second on whether or not that was right, because I didn't have to do it at all last chapter. I remember from the forest. Yeah, Luna Stone Piece, that's how we get it. So down here, get our last treasure chest, kill that one enemy, and then we'll head back up. Use our piece, and then leave the cave. And go the next way. And chest 1. Some bombs, chest 2. Some sea dragon crystals. Nice. I mean, I bought a ton of crystals. Because what would happen is I'd get the sword a bunch of levels, or the wrench, or whatever other item I was using. And then I'd go to put stuff in it and be like, oh, I'm out of lightning crystals, or oh, I'm out of holy crystals, or at one point I think I ran out of chill crystals or something. I'm like, oh, jeez, okay. So I go back to the store, and I have like 10 grand in guild out of it. Okay, let's use enough to buy like all the crystals I need. I figure out like how many of each crystal I need, and then I buy them all up and set them up as bread on my hotbar. I can use one. There we go. And
Looks like we got 'em all.
I kept having to like leave and then I go, okay, now I'm moving to the next sword. Okay, this next sword I have all these things for, I think. Or it'd be like, I need a ton. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just get the levels because I need the money now, and I'm just constantly going back and forth. And so when I finished, I still had like a ton of money. I got a lot of money. Like, I think I had like 20, 30, 40 grand or something ridiculous after. So I have a little bit left, and I don't know what I need exactly, so I'll just wait and need them. I kept picking up like weapons and stuff from chests and selling them. And so I'm like, alright, let's upgrade, you know, the next one when I'm pretty confident it's maxed. And what I would do is, as soon as I had maxed the elements, I'd switch over and start maxing out the attack until it was at the point where I could just level up early instead of leveling it until I had the attack max. I think the only one where I didn't need power crystals in it was the antique sword that I changed to the holy sword. Or not the holy sword, the ruler sword? Something. I changed it to something. And that was because it needed like freaking 5 different elements, like at 72 or something, and 2 of them it had 0 in them, so I had to put a lot in it, so it ended up getting attacked naturally. Drop a quick save here. And we'll run through the next screen. Tons of fish.
The sea. I remember now. You once read me a story about a turtle who traveled the 7 seas.
Here's our mom flashback for the chapter. We get one mom flashback every chapter.
And so Tack the sea turtle made it back home. The end.
Yeah.
Mother, what is the sea like? The sea? Well, it's so big that it goes on as far as you can see. And then the sky and sea meet and become one.
I don't really get it. I want to see it myself.
When you get a bit older, we'll go there together.
Really? That's a promise, right? I'll see it for sure.
I see it. Tons of fish. So now, I think there's still a cave exit somewhere. Yeah. Oh, actually, oh, hold on. That statue is the enemy that I have these for. I'll just pick it back up. Did I use it? Shit. Can I make one? I should have locked on first. I need to get another bones, damn it. I'll come back for it. Stupid fish things. Okay. Find out an accident? Let's use a moniker. I don't have to think about it. Oh, everything fell apart. Got distracted by the kids. I also didn't do Sweeto last floor. Oh, maybe because it wasn't entirely cave, there was a Sweeto. Is that it? No, because I thought that every level has a beach path. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe not every level has a beach path. Sweet, no wrench. But, did I just, like, forget that there's a Sweeto font? I'm so confused now. Why did I see last one? Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe not every floor has the, Okay, those things are a ride pod enemy for the level. You can smash with a wrench if you want to. And these are off the bat enemies that are impossible to hit. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, screw you, man. There we go. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not every level has a beach. And it's just, and if you have a beach, you'll get speed up. Instead you get fishing, maybe? Because then you can go fishing at the beach. That must be what it is. Okay. If I remember correctly, we needed 3 levels because we needed 11 points of Flame Crystal to upgrade, so I'm not gonna just jump back in right over here. I'm just looting the room first. Okay, so we have our exit up there. Oh, it looks like we still have the cube area here. These 1, 2, 8. This all left and right. Comes the fishing. Oh, those freaking bats. There we go. Set up so you hit it with the last piece of the combo and it's no problem. It's not as much of a problem. Some other stone piece we can go back and get that. I will give it its 5 pieces of fire now. See, I'm already running out of fire crystals. Upgrading weapons via crystals solely? Not the greatest plan. It takes forever. Oh yeah, I wanted to repair it. That's what I was doing. I also want to sick of this. Let's look at that one enemy behind the like waterfall there. Oh, there's 2 there. 3 there. Oh. All the more worth the small backtrack. There's a lot of these. Yeah, there is. So yeah, when you go through the portal, you often start in the cave, and then I like to clear the cave up first instead of going up to the shore. Because then I can just come back down afterwards. It's not a big deal. At least Goyon's on one of the weapons like list with things to kill out. No, doesn't matter. Head up this way, get that one chest, and then we'll head up to the surface. And then you can see it's a very easy path to just come back down. I'll put those up. There's a geostone up there. Make sure we grab that. I'll try to get in the habit of using Max's wrench a little more, just I still have the lane on. And don't want to waste my point if I level up with the other thing instead. So we'll stick with Monica for now. There we go. Stupid bats. I also forgot to like look at my enemy scoops. I'm probably missing some. Actually, no, there's like no scoops from enemies in this chapter, I don't think. Doesn't look like it. Because I wrote them all down, so I guess not. Good. Means I'm not missing anything. Right. Well, I'll tell you this much. The level selected right when it said lots of fish. Certainly correct about the amount of fish that there are. Bats are the most annoying thing in the world. I like that the damage numbers are really high. I don't like how sometimes they don't die. One me down here, I'll kill it just so we can see if I'm right about them not being speeder or something.
Looks like we got them all.
Yeah, can't play speed on this floor. Weird. I guess it's to balance out the fact that a majority of the canyon doesn't have any fishing, so here you can go fishing in the sea and get that amount, but you can't go like speed. I know there's speed in this dungeon. I guess it's just not in the early half. Similar to how the canyon didn't have fishing in the early half. Here you get fishing but not speed. Kind of interesting, I guess. I didn't remember that at all. Oh well. We'll head towards our gate here. I'll heal up with some bread as well. I'm at that point where bread is starting to become more and more useless. I'm sure they start switching over to cheese, but before we leave, let's take a quick look at our... Yeah, I can use another 5 here. And then we just need one more. And then we of course need to get our like special kills. Arthur and Knox. Take a quick look at the monster notes here. So we have the statue, which wrench is effective, as well as just having smash. Garen, fire, lightning, scale, swords. Grayon, lightning, scale, swords. And Corsair, flame and exorcism swords. On Fintel. Anything Max does except his laser pistol. A regular gun? Yeah, looks like bazookas and laser guns. Lightning smash. Just to see that. So none of our enemies yet. We'll get some soon. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, so thanks for watching guys, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, show your support, press that like button, helps a whole lot. If you want to see more from the channel, make sure to subscribe. But, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.